I'm so sorry you guys had to see that. That was some horrible dancing. I know. I forgot the camera was on, but let's just get besides that and start this video. I'm sorry I'm bringing you guys back to back story videos, but I was looking at the vlog footage from yesterday that I had from skiing, and there just wasn't enough entertaining footage, and I didn't really have enough footage to do anything. So I'm sorry guys if you guys did want me to upload that. If you were in it, I'll get you guys in another video. It just wasn't really entertaining too much because I didn't get too much footage while we were up at the ski trip. It was just pretty much footage of us screwing around school, so that's why I didn't do that. But you guys did seem to enjoy the last story video, and that's why I bring you guys this one, because I think this one's so much funnier. In my opinion, it's just one of those crazier stories. So this takes place right after basketball. It was a tournament, so it was all at one school, and normally, you know, like teams have certain places to sit and fans have certain places to sit. But, you know, here there wasn't assigned seating or anything, so we just went up and sat like kind of towards the top. Pretty much, no, we did go sit up at the top. And my mom was already sitting there because she watched me, and we stayed to watch our 7th grade team play against another team, and we just kind of started to watch it. And, you know, these people came up and sat by us, and we didn't really notice anything, but kind of throughout the night, it started to get a little wacky with them because they started getting kind of pissy at the refs because, you know, this is tournament. There's gonna be people like this. Like, even I was like this, so I'm not saying it was horrible at the beginning, but just towards the end is when it starts to get crazy. But let's start from the beginning. In the beginning, we were just sitting there, and these people come and sit by us, and we're cheering on our team, and like, they would go Senators go or something, and we would be like, go Wildcats, when they said Senators. So, you know, that was a big deal, I guess, to them. I don't know why, but I guess it did. And, you know, even I do this. A lot of people do this. Like, if they see a foul, they'll be like, why didn't you do this, blah, blah, blah. And they did that, and I didn't really get bothered by it, but I just kind of didn't agree with some of the things they said. So, towards, like, third quarter, we started saying stuff because we want our team to win, obviously, and my girlfriend was sitting up there with me, and she just was like, that's a moving screen, because, like, the dude was like just bumping into him, you know. And I just don't understand this, but these people had to say something to us when we haven't said anything to them the whole night. They're just like, oh, but you can throw elbows in basketball, and that's completely fine. You can't do that. So, the people we are, especially my girlfriend, she's like, okay. Like, she's just like, oh, okay. Because that's just one of our big things. We say, oh, like that. I don't know why, we just do. And they're like, do you even know the rules of basketball? And that's when I started to get pissy. Like, I was like, I didn't say anything at this point, but then my girlfriend did. She was like, you're arguing with a 14-year-old when you're 50. And they were pretty old. And I'm not giving out names, so if they end up seeing this, they can't do anything. They can get pissy. I'm not deleting this video because, one, I'm not giving out any names. Nobody's going to know who you are at all. But this was a dad we're talking to, and he was pretty old, and he was with his wife. And his wife wasn't the most pleasant looking person. She kind of looked like this. So, you know, that was that. But they started yelling at us kind of for the rest of the game, or like trying to argue with us for the rest of the game. I don't remember every detail, so I'm just trying to get all the main big parts in this video. And like towards the end of the game, like a minute left in the fourth quarter, we were down, and then we came up, and we were like so hyped up, and we're just like, yeah, we're winning, because we were just so hyped. So I was like, I start dancing. I don't know why. When I get hyped, I dance. Don't know why. Just like, but I'm up there dancing because we're doing really good, and then they score with like 30 seconds left, and then they score again to go up by 2. So it was like, oh dang, that sucks. And like I didn't make a big deal out of it. I was just like, like I just kind of made that noise. Like we just kind of all were like, dang, this sucks. So they ended up winning by 2, and their daughter, the dad and mother's daughter, comes up to me. Guess what? We won. So I would shut the fuck up now. And you know, the person I am, I'm just like this. Tell me to shut the fuck up again. I dare you. I dare you. And that's when my mom got really pissy, because their daughter was probably around 18, probably graduated college if she ever went to college. Oh. But this is when my mom gets pissy, as I said. She starts going off on this girl. She's like, you're gonna just let your daughter talk like that to my son? My son's only 14. Why is she getting cuss at him? Blah, 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 blah. And like the head person of the school was at this. So he comes up to us, I guess, and he started to break us up like this. But he's like pushing on my mom, and she's not even touching the other girl. So he's kind of just going like this while pushing on my mom. So my mom's like just goes like this to his hand. And she didn't punch him. He didn't like slap him in the face or anything to hurt him. She just kind of went like this. Like it wasn't like a slap either. It was just kind of like a push. So that started to get really bad, I guess, right there. And those people are just like, whatever. And the one girl starts flipping me off, and I'm like, bro, whatever. And they said something about, guess who's in the loser's bracket now? And you know what's freaking hilarious is they're 8th grade. We're in the loser's bracket with us, because we ended up losing our game, which doesn't really matter. Blah blah blah. Who cares? We ended up beating their team, who was in the loser's bracket in the 8th grade. But they said something to us like, oh, you're in the loser's bracket, like I said. And then they ended up losing in the championship. So I was like, hallelujah, blah 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 blah. But they just, you know, they just go sit down, like, because they're going down the steps and they go to like the exit and stuff. But this cop, I didn't know this until after, but I went down there to like leave with my dad, because we're just walking out with my girlfriend and her friend, and we're just walking out, and my mom, I guess, apparently gets a cop all up in her face, just screaming at her, just saying, you just touched the head of the school. I can't think of the name for it, but you just touched the head of the school. I'm gonna arrest you right now. Blah 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 blah. And my mom's like, really, arrest me right now? I dare you. I dare you. You're not on duty, are you? And cops, if you don't know this, cops can't do anything when they're off duty. So this cop is off duty, and he's saying that I can arrest you right now. And he was trying to. He was like trying to get my mom to just confess and just let it happen. But then my mom just walks by and is just like, whatever, I can't believe you're doing that, because my little brothers and stuff are there. So it's like, you're gonna yell at me when my little kids are here. Like, that's kind of screwed up, man. And I'm walking out with my girlfriend and stuff, and I'm like walking out, and I'm like, well, have good luck tomorrow, narwhal, because she was kind of a little chubbier. So, and I had to go inside, and we had to take like another 30 minutes because we had to talk to this police officer about what actually happened. And he actually ended up escorting us to our car because he didn't want anything else to happen, and he was being super nice. He was like, oh yeah, I can just protect you guys, blah blah blah. And the very next day, this is the, like, I don't know why, but because of us, they had assigned seating the very next day in the tournament, because it was a 2-day tournament. It was just freaking hilarious. It's just, I'm like, wow, they have assigned seating just because of us. Funniest part of this whole thing is that the mother and the daughter both work at the school. So they were teachers, and then the very next day, I think their punishment was, because my mom did call the school director or whatever, and was talking to him, and he told, and she is actually a, like, teacher there or something. The very next day, she had to work the concession stand. I think that was her punishment. I can't know if it was, because she was wearing an apron and everything. I wanted to get a picture, but it was actually so funny. But yeah, guys, hope you guys did enjoy the video. Please leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and thanks for the support lately. I've got 100 views on each video now that I've uploaded this week. So let's just try to hit a like goal of 10. That would be amazing. And yeah, most importantly, I hope you guys are all having a great day today. And peace. I am
no, 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 no,